Welcome to part 2 of my reaction to The Enemy Within off of Grace Under Pressure from Rush. Just listen to that all the way through. Link for that video is in the description below. We're just going to talk about it here for a second. Man, the playing on this track is awesome. It's got a really fast kind of reggae groove feel to it. And for the lack of bass playing on Red Sector A, Geddy Lee makes up for it in this track. That's absolutely for sure. Yeah, it's just got a really cool groove sound to it. And, don't hate me for this. But it sounds like at the beginning, sounds so similar to me to the song Down Under from Men at Work. So, I mean, I'd have to hear them side by side, but that was like my initial thought. So I'm like, okay, I got to block that out because now I've got that goofy music video going through my head when I'm trying to focus on this song. But yeah, it's cool. I like how, every once in a while, Rush does this kind of reggae kind of feel on their tracks. And it works really well. And it's just, yeah, it's a cool playing style. I like how they do it. The one thing about this track that I miss, and I'm starting to miss a little bit in this album, is Alex and the guitar solos. I think it was Distant Early Warning did have a little bit of a solo, but it started with these chords and stuff, and I believe it was After Image. That was pretty much all chords, and I like it, and I said I love it when I listen to these tracks. I'm like, I love that style. It gets away from the traditional guitar solo, blah, 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 whatever. They seem to be filling in with these kind of breaks, kind of a little bit more of an ambient sound, and not being as forward with the guitar, which it's really cool and refreshing sometimes. But, for 3 out of 4, it's like, oh man, I'm starting to miss it a little bit. That's just my perspective as a guitar player, somebody who really likes guitar solos. And, again, as much as I like the leading in with the chords and sometimes even just the chordal stuff in place of a guitar solo, Alex Lifeson is a very, very good guitar player and a very unique guitar player. So, yeah, 4 tracks in, I think, 4 tracks in, I think this is the first time that I've started to feel kind of like, all right, I miss the old Alex kind of guitar solos. But that's not to say it really takes away from the track, because if I just heard that track or heard any of the other 2 that I referenced, if I just kind of heard them for what they were, I don't really think I would think anything of it. But I think that now hearing, 3 out of 4, and coming from the last album, which had some really, really good guitar playing on it, I think I'm just going, oh man, I just miss it that tiny little bit. However, having said that, because they are relying so heavily on the synthesizers and little bits and pieces here of the digital drums, they've got a really cool, fat, a little bit more of an electronic sound going on. So I think that sound fits really well with kind of a, I say ambient, but you know what I mean, more of a calmer break in the middle of a track. So I can't hate on it one way or another. But, the guitar player in me just really wants to hear Alex Lifeson dig into his vibrato and just really dig in with his pick attack like he does. Having said that, a really enjoyable song, simplistic in structure and very effective musically, a very, very enjoyable song. Halfway through the album, and I'm just loving it. And like I said, I'm completely flabbergasted that I did not enjoy this more back when I used to have it, because there has not been a track so far that I'm kind of like turning my nose up at. Like any single one of these you could turn on and play for me right now, and I just go, oh yes, this is really, really, really good. So, all right, well, halfway through the album, you guys. 4 tracks left. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to be great. So thanks for stopping by for part 2, you guys. And please leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. And if you're not already, please hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want, because you guys know we're going all the way through. And yeah, this will be 2 albums like day after day after day that I've done. And it feels really good to be back. So I will see you guys in future videos. Thank you so much for watching.